Summary of Sonnet 138, When My Love Swears That She Is Made of Truth by William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare's Sonnet 138, When My Love Swears That She Is Made of Truth explores the complex dynamics of love, deception, and self-awareness in a mature relationship. The speaker candidly reflects on the interplay of truth and lies between himself and his lover, revealing how mutual deceptions sustain their bond. Though the sonnet appears to address themes of dishonesty, it ultimately delves into deeper ideas about the nature of love, aging, and the human desire for acceptance. The speaker begins by acknowledging his lover's pretense of honesty, claiming he believes her even though he knows she lies. This apparent paradox reveals the speaker's complicity in the relationship's subtle deceit. He knowingly accepts her falsehoods because they flatter him and allow the illusion of youthful naivety. He suggests that his lover assumes he is an untutored youth unfamiliar with the false subtleties of the world. However, the speaker confesses that he is fully aware of both her lies and his advancing age. His willingness to participate in the charade highlights the mutual unspoken agreement between them to conceal unpleasant truths. The poem emphasizes that both lovers suppress the simple truth to preserve the delicate fabric of their relationship. While the woman does not admit to her dishonesty, the speaker refrains from acknowledging his age. This deliberate omission stems from their shared understanding that love thrives on illusions, particularly the illusion of trust and vitality. Shakespeare suggests that love's best habit is in seeming trust, implying that love often requires a suspension of reality for the sake of emotional fulfillment. This nuanced portrayal of love is neither entirely cynical nor wholly romantic. It acknowledges the imperfections in relationships while celebrating the human capacity for self-deception as a means of sustaining intimacy. Structurally, the sonnet follows the traditional Shakespearean form, consisting of 14 lines divided into 3 quatrains and a concluding couplet. The rhyme scheme is a bab cd-cd-ff-g-g, providing a harmonious flow that mirrors the interplay of opposing ideas within the poem. The meter is predominantly iambic pentameter, with 10 syllables per line, following a pattern of unstressed and stressed beats. This rhythmic regularity reinforces the reflective tone and lends a sense of inevitability to the speaker's observations. The poem's concluding couplet, "Therefore I lie with her and she with me. And in our faults by lies we flattered be," ties together the central themes of the sonnet. The pun on lie underscores both physical intimacy and the act of deception, suggesting that their mutual lies are as integral to their relationship as their physical connection. The couple's willingness to flatter each other through lies underscores the idea that love, especially in later years, often involves compromise, acceptance, and a shared suspension of harsh realities. The theme of the sonnet revolves around the complexity of human relationships, particularly the tension between honesty and illusion in love. Shakespeare presents aging not as a mere biological fact, but as an emotional challenge, where the desire to feel desired clashes with the awareness of one's mortality. The poem also highlights the universality of self-deception as a coping mechanism, suggesting that love often flourishes not in absolute truth but in the careful balancing of truths and lies. In Sonnet 138, Shakespeare masterfully combines rhythm, meter, structure, and theme to explore the subtle, often contradictory nature of love. Through its candid tone and intricate wordplay, the poem provides a timeless reflection on the compromises and complexities that sustain human relationships.
Line-by-line explanation of Sonnet 138, When My Love Swears That She Is Made of Truth, by William Shakespeare.
Line 1. When my love swears that she is made of truth. The speaker begins the sonnet by stating that his lover claims to be completely honest and truthful. This sets the tone of the poem by introducing the theme of deception. The use of swears suggests that her insistence on honesty may, in fact, be a performance. The line hints at an underlying tension between what is said and what is true. Line 2. I do believe her, though I know she lies. The speaker admits to believing his lover's claim of truthfulness, even though he knows she is lying. This paradox highlights the complexity of human relationships, where people sometimes choose to accept falsehoods for the sake of peace or emotional satisfaction. The speaker's acknowledgement of his lover's lies suggests a willingness to participate in the illusion. Line 3, that she might think me some untutored youth. The speaker pretends to believe his lover's lies because he wants her to think of him as an inexperienced, naive young man. This reflects his desire to appear youthful and appealing in her eyes. By acting as though he is unaware of her dishonesty, he hopes to preserve the illusion of his own vitality and innocence. Line 4, unlearned in the world's false subtleties. The speaker elaborates on the idea that he wants his lover to believe he is oblivious to the complexities and deceptions of life. In reality, he is fully aware of the false subtleties that define relationships and human behavior. This line underscores his deliberate choice to appear ignorant for the sake of their relationship. Line 5, thus vainly thinking that she thinks me young. The speaker acknowledges that he is indulging in a futile hope. He imagines that his lover perceives him as youthful. He knows this belief is in vain, but he clings to it because it flatters his ego and allows him to avoid confronting the reality of his age. Line 6, although she knows my days are past the best. The speaker admits that his lover is fully aware of his aging and declining vitality. Despite this, she continues to flatter him by pretending otherwise. This line reveals the mutual understanding between the lovers. They both know the truth but choose to conceal it for their own emotional comfort. Line 7, simply I credit her false-speaking tongue. Here, the speaker accepts his lover's lies without resistance. He chooses to credit or believe her falsehoods because doing so is easier than confronting the harsh reality. This simplicity reflects his preference for emotional peace over honesty. Line 8, on both sides thus is simple truth suppressed. The speaker acknowledges that both he and his lover are complicit in suppressing the truth. She lies about being truthful and about his youthfulness, while he hides his awareness of her dishonesty and his own aging. This mutual suppression creates a foundation of deception upon which their relationship is built. Line 9, but wherefore says she not she is unjust? The speaker wonders why his lover does not admit to her dishonesty. This rhetorical question highlights his internal conflict. While he accepts her lies, he also questions why she feels the need to perpetuate them. It suggests a desire for honesty, even as he accepts the necessity of their mutual deceptions. Line 10, and wherefore say not I that I am old? The speaker turns the question on himself, asking why he does not openly admit his own aging. This line reinforces the idea that both partners are equally responsible for the lies that sustain their relationship. It also reflects the human tendency to avoid acknowledging uncomfortable truths about oneself. Line 11, oh, love's best habit is in seeming trust. The speaker concludes that love often thrives on the illusion of trust rather than absolute honesty. The phrase seeming trust suggests that appearances are sometimes more important than reality in relationships. This line highlights the theme of love's complexity and its reliance on compromise and pretense. Line 12, and age in love loves not to have years told. This line emphasizes that aging lovers prefer to avoid discussions of their age. Acknowledging the passage of time might undermine their romantic connection. The speaker implies that in love, especially for those who are older, it is better to focus on the present than to dwell on the realities of aging. Line 13, therefore I lie with her and she with me. The speaker uses the word lie to carry a double meaning: physical intimacy and deception. He and his lover both deceive each other while sharing a close bond. This line encapsulates the paradox of their relationship, where lies coexist with genuine affection and intimacy. Line 14, and in our faults by lies we flattered be. The final line concludes the sonnet with a reflection on the nature of their relationship. The speaker admits that their mutual lies serve to flatter and comfort them, allowing them to overlook their flaws and maintain their connection. This line encapsulates the poem's central theme: love, with all its imperfections, often depends on illusions and compromises to endure.
About the poet. William Shakespeare was born on April 23, 1564, in Stratford-upon-Avon, England. He is widely regarded as one of the greatest playwrights and poets in the English language. Shakespeare's body of work includes 39 plays, 154 sonnets, and 2 long narrative poems. His plays, such as Hamlet, Romeo and Juliet, Macbeth, and Othello, are celebrated for their exploration of complex human emotions, universal themes, and masterful use of language. He was also a brilliant innovator, contributing significantly to the development of drama, including both tragedy and comedy. Shakespeare's works have been translated into numerous languages and are performed around the world, making him one of the most influential literary figures in history. He was part of the London theatre scene and co-owned the Globe Theatre. He died on April 23, 1616, leaving behind a timeless legacy that continues to inspire and shape literature today.
Hope we summarized it fully and you liked it. Please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so that we are motivated to create more videos.